Welcome back, students. This is an introduction to Excel. So Excel is one of the Microsoft 365 applications. You can get it under the waffle, or you can type Excel into your search bar down at the bottom. Okay, when you enter Excel first, you'll be given a choice of templates. Some of these you may not have access to. A blank notebook and so on, and I'll be sharing a spreadsheet with you that you continue the editing that I'm making now. So I'm on a pretty high resolution screen here, but regardless, we want to drop the resolution and zoom in. So what you first want to do is go down to the bottom right corner, and you can start clicking the plus button and you can bring that right up as far as 400%. Okay, now I'm somewhere out in the middle of the screen and I want to go home. One method to do that is to type in A1 and hit return in the address bar. So the addresses, these are like, homes, or this is the unit. In Excel it's called a cell, and cells live in a coordinated system where if you want the y-axis, it's like going backwards, going downwards, are numbers, and the x-axis are letters. So for instance, if I come out 4 down 2, I'm in cell D2, and the column D is highlighted and the row 2 is highlighted, plus the address that I'm at is given in the name box up here. Okay, so let's key in the numbers 1 and 2, and let's create the positive integers, or the natural numbers, now this is a very particular skill. You want to click on 1, 2, go on to the corner and drag. Okay, and that will extend that sequence. Let's do it for Monday, Tuesday. Now let's see, will it do it from Monday? It will. So just the one there, it says what I presume you want to sequence, and it will go around in circles there, so after Sunday it repeats. Let's do that for Jan. Okay, now these are ordered sequences, and you'd be able to use this in connection with forms when you want to give people choices of certain things to be able to do. Okay, let's do some calculations now today. So let's see if we could add a few numbers. Actually, let's put in a few random numbers. So to do that, you call a function. So you can go equals on your keyboard and type OR, and you'll see a few down, random between. Okay, let's put in single digit numbers, somewhere between 1 and 9. Okay, I know I'm leaving out 0 there, but I could leave in 0 as well if I wanted to. Hit return. So this is a random number, and if you look up here in the, I think it's called the address bar, this is the name box. What is this? Maybe it'll tell me. Anyway, when you look up here, you can see what's happening. You can see this has a value of 6, but it's actually a random number between 0 and 6. And if I recycle the sheet, if I recycle the sheet, it'll come back with a new number. It will. It would just happen to be by fluke 6. And every time I recycle the sheet, it does recycle. Sometimes it won't change because it just happens to fall in the same one. Well, now it'd be interesting to repeat that in a few places, and let's make an array. Let's repeat it to the right as well. Okay, so let's see how we could add these numbers. You can say equals, and you can select them. Well, that didn't work very well, did it? Let's Control Z to go back. Equals, so I made it equal to this array, and it went down along here. I want to go equal sum. Let's try this a different way. Let's just looking for data. When you have data, I'm just looking for various helper kind of functions up here. Not working for me. Let's go back to home and we'll say equals this. Oh, there it is. There, the sum. But it's not available to me. I can type the word sum, but I have to figure out why this is not available. It's probably because I had already hit equals. So if I click on, now here there'll be several functions. So sum is one, and it will automatically suggest what you might be looking for. So because these are all filled in, it says maybe I think you want to add them up. Okay, you get 27. Now just because I'm going to be working on these numbers, I'm going to put a line under them. To do that, you go here to your formatting of cells, and you can go, say, with a double line underneath them. Okay. So other options we're getting here is to do the average, to work out the maximum value, count a number, which will be 5. Oh, that didn't work out. Yeah, count 5. So it'll say there's 5 there. Into this cell, I'm going to put a max, which will be 9. Now it's changed. And a quick way to get around that, the fact that we use random numbers but that they keep changing, is to control copy a block, go somewhere else, and control shift V, which should be their values. Now I can check that by selecting one and seeing that up here in the address bar it says 8, whereas if I select one of these it says this is calculated as random between. Okay, so as you can see, this is discovery based learning, and I'm learning right now just as you will be. Okay, so now things will be a little bit simpler in terms of the numbers won't keep changing. It'll be less confusing for you. I won't delete this, I'll leave it there, and we're going to do a sum. Now I have to escape because I clicked into sum there too soon. That's the average. Happens to be a whole number. We could say there's a possibility of 5 of that happening. Chance of 1 in 5. That there is the, and if I can't remember what it is, I can look at it. That's the count. That's the average. Now I'm going to go max. Oops, I didn't. Can I change it? Let's escape. Oh, if you click straight without the arrow, it'll go straight to sum. That's happened to me a few times now. So I have to kind of stay to the right and to get the drop down. Max and min. Okay, that's it for today's lesson. You should be able to probably reproduce this. What I'll do is I'll give you this sheet as, say, worksheet. Share it on Teams with you, and we'll start a new sheet. Blow up the magnification free to 400. Maybe you want to be able to do that yourselves. And then after that, if you are finished early today's class, just go exploring and see what you can do. So I'll share this. So I'll call this student sheet, student work. Okay, that's the end of the lesson. See you in the next one.